I don't know how else to preface this other than I am insanely frustrated and tired. It is 3:38 a.m. my time, and I have had to record this video twice. Once I recorded this with my friends to showcase this mod, and the second time I recorded it solo. The first time I messed up my recording and nothing recorded, it was just audio and it was horrible. The second time I recorded, my screen proportions were way too wide and it only showed the top left of my screen. I'm upset and everything is ruined, but nonetheless, I needed to get this video out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep checking regularly on my OBS just to make sure that everything's okay, because I'm super paranoid now. But welcome everybody. My name is ZealotCat and welcome back to the video. Now, I haven't posted in a long time. I'm entirely sorry for that. I just have not had motivation to do so, and there's been a lack of kind of things I wanted to record. But no excuse. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this. This is Minecraft. No, this is modded Minecraft. What you're seeing in my hand on the right here is a pacifier. What the pacifier does is it will go ahead and pacify any non-boss mob. That includes creepers, skeletons, spiders, zombies, and much more. Pacify them does the same thing as killing them basically. You will right click on them, it will one-tap them, they will drop their loot and XP, and they will also drop unhertium nuggets. Now, if you go ahead, you can see the nuggets here. These are the nuggets that will drop from the bosses. These are used to pretty much start as your baseline for all of the pacifist gear. Now, Pacifism is the name of the mod, and yes, it does derive from its name. This mod is kind of like being a pacifist in Minecraft. You cannot deal damage to mobs, or so that I've experienced. The only way to physically damage a mob is with the unhertium gear. I could be pronouncing this horribly wrong, so please, BorderDestroyer, if you're watching this, please let me know in the description. Well, not the description, the comments. It's early, man. I'm losing it. Also, special thanks to BorderDestroyer. You are insane. You're cool as hell, and you've done a great job with this mod. I've enjoyed it so far. If you are enjoying this kind of content or you're enjoying this mod, please go ahead and go to BorderDestroyer's channel and go to his TikTok and leave a follow and a sub and just show the man some support. He's doing great. He's the one that gave me access to this mod, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to review it. Now, these nuggets are really important. You are going to use these nuggets. One nugget and one copper will go ahead and make you a pacifier. Now, don't worry. You're like, how do I get the nuggets if they only drop when using a pacifier? When you load into the game on a brand new save, you will obtain 35 pacifiers as well as an achievement for the pacifist run. Once you go ahead and pacify enemies, they will drop between 1 and 3 of these nuggets. Now, like I said, emphasis on this, the nuggets are insanely important. To go ahead and make more of these pacifiers, you're going to go ahead and use one of these nuggets in combination with, you guessed it, copper. Or maybe you didn't guess it, because that was pretty obscure and obscene. I can go ahead, I am completely out of copper at this moment. I could probably just borrow some from a friend. Nope, never mind. I take it back. But you would go ahead in the crafting bench and you can just put one nugget and one copper in any which way you want, and it will go ahead and make you the ingot. Now, I've already used all my ingots, so I can't really show you with the ingot, but I can in the crafting table itself. Now, the ingot is made from just 9, filling up the entire bench with nuggets. Now, this is the most adorable little goddamn shit I've seen in this game in a long time. I love the animals in this game, but dude, look at that little brick of pink. He's so happy. It's almost like he doesn't know how much murder has went into actually bringing him to life. Now, we're going to go ahead and make him brothers and sisters, and once you have about 3 to 4 of them, you can go ahead and start making yourself tools and gear. Now, all of the tools do 1 attack damage. You might be thinking, that's horrible, why would I use it? Because it is the only way to damage mobs, other than using the pacifier tool. You cannot just use your fists or any kind of melee or ranged object to damage mobs, unless of course you planted a bucket of lava and they burn in that lava. So you're asking, what's the point of the sword? It could be just to knock them back and away from you, which could be good tech in the future, but I haven't encountered a need for it just yet. Now, when it gets interesting is the armor. Now, if you're not a nerd like me, you look at these and you're like, oh, well, is that good? But if you're a nerd, you're looking at this and you're going, wow, that's good. Because the issue with this is, a diamond chest piece is giving you 8 armor and 2 armor toughness. You're getting 9 armor and 2.5 armor toughness on this. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what's so special about this armor? Other than it being better than diamond, it's actually insanely easy to get early on, because all you have to do is go ahead and use your 35 pacifiers you start off with, get a bunch of nuggets, make the ingots, and then you can use the ingots to go ahead and make the gear. Now, you could in the first 10 minutes grind out enough to get a full set and just be good to go, but I didn't do that because I had no idea, because it was my first time playing. Like I said, this is my 3rd time recording this, so my first time was kind of a test run. I lost all the footage due to some bad recording issues, and it really wasn't all that good. I didn't want to salvage what I had anyways because it was just bad. The audio was really horrendous, and it was just ear-piercingly loud and dog-ass quality. So I'm going ahead and I'm re-recording everything. But all you guys really missed was we found out you could pacify your friends in multiplayer. If you go ahead and pacify your friends in multiplayer, it will kill them and it will crash your game completely. You can re-enter the game and be just fine, but your friend will have to leave the game as well, or else they will appear invisible and not be able to break and interact with blocks. This is definitely a bug, but it's okay because this is a very early version of this mod, and there's probably going to be more. Now, I know that some of you are wondering already, well, if the weapons do no damage, then what's the point of making the weapons or tools? This is where it gets interesting. I went ahead in my last recording, I did actually do a test on obsidian, and the diamond pickaxe came out to about 9.7 to almost 10 seconds to break the obsidian block, whereas the unherdium pickaxe actually did better, where it broke the block in about 8.6 seconds, or rounded up to 9 seconds. It is only a 1 second difference, but it is good to note that it does break faster. So the unherdium tools do actually do their job more efficiently than diamond. So that could be interesting early on for you to grab some really good tools, but they do hold the properties of, I'm pretty sure, stone. So I do not know if you can get anything above iron. I don't know if you can get gold, redstone. I know you cannot get diamonds or obsidian with them. Actually, I'm not sure if you can't get diamonds or anything with them. I know you cannot mine obsidian with them, so I'm not sure if it's on par with either stone or iron, and I'll have to do a little bit more testing to find out. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So this right here, obviously, is copper. We're going to go ahead and we're going to smelt this copper. I'm going to come back actually right before I'm done, and I'm going to use this copper and make an ingot just to show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead, and it should be approaching nighttime at some point. Never mind, it's just pure day. There's some darkness here, so if a mob wants to spawn, that'd be fantastic. Otherwise, we're going to have to go a little hunting. There's a broken nether portal here, and we have a couple broken around because we've been trying to access the nether. Now, this is probably a good time to show you guys the pacifier. Now, if you notice it says any non-boss mob, well, that has a good reason for the explanation being there. You can't use it on Wither, Elder Guardian, Ender Dragon, that sort of tier boss. Because, if you take a look over here, there are different pacifiers to make with different tiers. You have your standard pacifier, which is going to kill off pretty much any mob that's not a boss tier mob. Your boss tiers are the Ender Dragon, Elder Guardian, Wither, and Warden. Now, let's get into them each one by one, just to show you what you're getting into, other than the gear. Your pacifier is for, of course, any non-boss mob. That's your standard stuff that spawns during the day at nighttime and around different areas. The Ender Dragon is self-explanatory, is for the Ender Dragon. Right-clicking on the Ender Dragon will pacify him, but it requires 4 charges or 4 of these pacifiers. Now, it does recommend that you bring more than required because the Ender Dragon will heal. Now, if you're an experienced Minecraft player, you play often, you do know that you have to take out the pillars and pylons around the Ender Dragon to stop him from healing. So if you can get that done pretty quickly, it will only take you 4 to take him down, which makes him a relatively easy boss fight, actually. But you need these, which isn't the worst to make, actually. But again, it's going to be annoying with these Ender Pearls because of the Enderman. But each time you do this recipe, it will net you 6 of them, which makes it a lot easier than the pacifier, where it's only making you 1. Go ahead to the Elder Guardian. He doesn't heal, but it takes you 4. It's going to take you the Prismarine Shards, Copper Ingot, and the Unherdium Ingot to make 6. We move on to the Wither. The Wither's going to take Soul Sand instead of, your usual and that's going to make you 8 charges. The Wither also is a healing boss, so it is required to bring more, but 6 is what it takes to kill a full health Wither if he does not heal. But as we know, the Wither is kind of bullshit, so. Last but not least, we have the Warden, which is the newest added mob on this list. I personally have not even encountered the Warden yet because I haven't played a lot of newer Minecraft. I've been playing a lot of modded Minecraft, which takes place in older versions. So to take this boy down, it's going to take you a whopping 10 of them, but you make 12, so it shouldn't be too bad. It just takes diamond, copper, and the unherdium, which, if you're a skilled enough Minecraft player, you'll find diamonds pretty easily, or if you're just super lucky. Just a little bit of a throw out there for anyone that's just clicking on this and doesn't know. In the newer versions of Minecraft from 1.18 up, when they revamped the caves, the new level for diamonds, I'm pretty sure, is -56 or -54. If you go that low, you're probably going to find caves, lava, and all the sort that you used to find at about level 12, and that's where you're going to find your diamonds. We found them pretty quickly within our first 30 minutes of playing. All 3 of us had found them when we played in our multiplayer. Oh. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look over here. We're going to get these copper ingots and we take them in. Now, as I said, you can throw these in here pretty much any way you want. As long as they're both in the bench, they will make a pacifier. You need 9 of the ingots to craft a ingot. Can I see it? There it is. You make the little smiley boy. I think I showed that in the beginning. I can't really remember. Everything's blurring together, all 3 videos that I made. So I'm really, really sorry if I forget something or I leave something out. Please bear with me. So I'm trying to stall out a bit until it's about nighttime, because I want to go ahead and pacify some things. Like I said, like I said earlier, when you pacify something, it will drop between 1 and 3 of the nuggets. It's a pretty simple animation. Well, there is no animation. You just right click and it will give you the nuggets. It doesn't deposit into your inventory. It drops like a normal drop. You will get all of the experience and the drops normally. So I got bones and arrows. I did get his bow as well. And then I get XP and the nuggets. There isn't too much complexity in the mod. It's pretty straightforward and simple, as it is an early mod. If you wanted to criticize it by that standard, then go ahead. There's other mods that have more in them. But it's a really nice concept because it's changing the way that you look and play with the game. Now, that's always important to shake up your game a little bit, because if you play the same thing for too long, you're going to get bored of it and it's going to become too easy for you. So this being Minecraft and a lot of killing happens to get XP, levels, and other things, taking the whole killing out is a nice little change, limiting you to have to conserve and make sure you are prepared with these pacifiers at all times. I do think it is always good to shake up your game, so I really like it. And it is my favorite color, so I'm all for it. Pink is amazing. So I think this is honestly the best color you could have chosen. Just my personal 2 cents. Now, let's see. I completely lost my train of thought already. Okay, yeah, the criticism. If you want to say that, if you want to criticize it for that, sure. There's not a whole lot in the mod going on, and it could get boring to you if you're not feeling like you're doing enough. I don't think that's a problem, because it is Minecraft. A lot of people that still play Minecraft, I don't say everybody, because there are still people that just play standard vanilla Minecraft or play on Bedrock or mobile where they cannot use mods. Which is untrue. I do have mods on my console. There is always a way to mod. People always find a way to do everything. But it's just easier on Java, and there is still a population of people that just like to play vanilla Minecraft. So if you're not someone that just likes to play straight vanilla Minecraft, don't sit there and freak out just yet. It is Minecraft. You can mix and match different mods. It is 1.19.3, but I'm pretty sure he says that it can work on any version of 1.19. All you need is Forge, and if you can have a server that supports Forge, you can host the server for your friends. You can add other mods in here as long as they share the same version, which we are actually going to go ahead and test out at some point tomorrow or the next day. I will record when that happens to show off a mixture of the mods with this one, because I'm all about, Minecraft is kind of like a kitchen. It's like a cooking dish. All these mods you add are just to spice it up. It's still Minecraft at the core, but there are certain ingredients that will make it more fun and more better. More better? No, we'll just make it better. Jeez, man. So, you've seen me pacify something already, but it is becoming nighttime, so there will be more mobs for me to pacify. It does one hit just straight up any mob that's able to be pacified by the object. The only exception is for the boss pacifiers. They will take their specific hits to pacify the boss. I'm kind of racking my brain to see what else I need to cover. Well, I don't need to cover anything. I just what I want to cover to make sure I can showcase this mod as best as I can. I will be doing a couple more videos on this because, as I said, I do really enjoy this. And thank you so much to BorderDestroyer for this. I'm sure he'll probably check out the video just to see what I've said about it and what I've done. And if you're here, thank you so much. I really love it. Keep up the great work. Otherwise, if he's just skipping around, then he's going to see me go on about mumbo jumbo about his mod. And hopefully he doesn't skip to somewhere where I was making some criticism that was not so favorable. He did say it was early, so please don't take the criticisms too hard, man. Everybody starts somewhere. So go ahead, and I've racked up quite a bit of these nuggets, so I can go ahead and show you what it looks like to craft them. You saw me with combat. Combat is super easy if you're able to use the pacifiers on a mob. I do like it. You just kind of go around and smack them and they're dead. So you go ahead and you go on your crafting table, and at the 3x3, full total of 9 to make the ingot. This ingot is adorable. Now, I look at this little guy, just looking at him on the right of your screen, just smiling. He's so cute. He's so happy to be with you. He has no idea what's about to come. He has no idea the atrocities he is going to witness when he becomes your armor and or pickaxe. So, with this little guy here, what are we going to do? Well, there's only one thing you can do, really. And that is play the game. Duh, it's Minecraft, yeah. Oh, but you can do it. Yes. Shut up. There isn't a whole lot for me to cover right this second because we haven't been able to progress very far. We kind of had some back and forth. Early on in our first video, we had an encounter where we were in a biome. It's actually this server. The starting area was a biome full of snow, and we kind of sank in the packed snow. And like I explained, if you use a pacifier on another person, it will kill them, crash your game. When they respawn, they will have to reload back into the server in order to see people and use items. It is a bug, but there is not a single thing that releases without bugs. Nothing is a completely 100% perfect product when it releases. Everything will always have some kind of flaw, unless you get it, really lucky or you're very good at your job. But for something one person made, I think this is phenomenal. The textures all look really nice. They look like they're in-game, like they're supposed to. They look really nice. I like the coloring. I like the shading of the outsides to the insides. The way that he used the colors to make the shine effects on them just looks perfect. It looks like it was an official Minecraft item. All in all, giving it a rating. Yes, it's small, but I want to rate the mod on what the mod is and how much it is contained and what it does. Does it do what it wants to do? Yes. He's added in a bunch of items that really actually change the core mechanics and make it a little bit of a sillier flip on the more serious end of just killing. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Obviously 10 out of 10 would mean it's perfect, but there is the little bug if you click a friend, they are sent and banished to the Shadow Realm as well as you are. But I do honestly rate it a 9 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoy it and expect more content on this if you are a viewer or if you are BorderDestroyer. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to BorderDestroyer for letting me use this mod and share it with my friends and make a little bit of content on it. I'll come back to it in a little bit to continue with the Nether, to continue my journey. My overall goal is to defeat the Ender Dragon. So if you guys enjoy this, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy this mod, go head over to BorderDestroyer. I'm going to link his TikTok and his YouTube channel in the comments and the description. No, just the description. Hey, it will be in the description. You guys can comment in the comments. I'm also going to leave a link to some of my socials in there. I'll have my Twitter linked and my TikTok as well as my Twitch. So if you enjoy my content, I stream every once in a while. So if you want to go up there and put a follow on and turn on notifications to see when I'm live, thank you, that'd be great. Go ahead and check out my TikTok for more shorter clips. I have a bunch of older small bits on there and occasionally just do some kind of small skit or bit and I throw it up on there. So be over there. for whenever that drops. But YouTube is kind of where my mainstay is going to go. I occasionally post on Twitter. Don't expect it to be a lot. You can go ahead and follow me if you like. It's always appreciated. But if you enjoy this, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, actually. Anybody, just come on and say anything. I don't care who you are, what you do, what time it is, how old you are. If you want to go ahead and say hi, just say hi. I'll respond to your comments as much as I can. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Please, please, please go to BorderDestroyer's channel. He is a fantastic guy. I just punched my mic. I love all you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace.